What's going on, you guys? LitmanTuck is coming at you with a quick book review, man. Today I want to talk about The 33 Strategies of War by Robert Greene. This book came out in 2006 and is when I first read it. And I've kind of been, most of my book reviews is basically either African-American fiction or fantasy or something like that. I haven't really talked about the serious books, but this is one of my absolute favorite books of all time. It's called The 33 Strategies of War by Robert Greene, which is one of my favorite authors. And I first listened to this book when I was fresh out of the Army. I got out of the Army in 2005. And I think in 2006, I came across this book, man. And I listened to it pretty much every day because it's basically talking about things from a war standpoint. And it's talking about characters in history, man, like Genghis Khan. It's talking about all sorts of people, man. I really feel like I want to do a in-depth deal on each strategy of war. And it's related to the 48 Laws of Power as well. But the book is talking about military tactics that people used back in the day that you can also use in life now. And one of the craziest things I ever said, man, I was a teenager. I think I was like 16 years old. I was taking a AP history class, and I was doing bad. I just didn't like history. And so I told him, man, I was like, man, I want to get out of this class because I don't want to fail it, so I can play football. And the teacher looked at me, and he was like, what's more important to you, history or football? And I said, football. And he looked at me like, oh my God, like I didn't know what the look was back in the day. But now I do, now that I am that age. And man, if I could find him now, I would apologize to him because I've come across this book, man, the way Robert Greene breaks stuff down. I am a freaking history buff in this day and age. The 33 Strategies of War changed the way I looked at history. And if you read this book, you will find that history often repeats itself. So things that you peep in this book, even though this thing was made in 2006, it's talking about hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago. You will see people carrying things out nowadays. So when somebody pulls something, you're like, man, I've seen this before. This is basically what is happening. And he's probably using one of the 33 strategies of war. People won't admit it, but I feel like they be using the stuff. So check this out, man. If you want me to do an in-depth analysis on the 33 strategies of war, let me know, man, because I would love to just reread the book. I might just do it anyway. I ain't even gonna wait for you, but I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So hit that subscribe button, man. I am like almost there. Oh snap! Yeah, this happened the other day. I will reveal that later. So that's all I got for this one, man. I just want to introduce a book. If you like history, or even if you don't like history, but you like war and fighting and stuff like that, you might want to check out this book, man. 33 Strategies of War is a good book. I'll give you a shout later, man.